Hey everyone, Case here. Welcome back to Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. As many people walk into the Ministry of Magic, I am surprised, very surprised that we have a new chapter this week. What I'm not surprised at is that over the last few days, JC, I'll call them JC, they randomly sent 600 energy or up to 600 energy to people. I was not one of those lucky people, unfortunately, but there's a lot of people that are upset because they want that energy too, which I think is more than fair. But because it was sent automatically, if you contact them, they can't give you the energy. So that's great. But anyway, I wanted to get that off my chest because I'm like, I want 600 energy. I could have used it for this chapter. What am I doing exactly for this chapter? Before I get all riled up. Report my findings. What findings again? It's only been a week, but I don't remember. But we have to report the findings to Miss Diggory. You know what? That's okay. I'm sure we'll do a little bit of a backstory here, which will jolt my memory. By the way, this is a brand new area from the last chapter, so if you haven't seen this, it looks pretty great. Department of Magical Creatures and Regulation. Very fancy. Oh yeah, and also, they changed it. The way the text pops up and everything. There was a App Store update, so the things have changed a little bit. Mr. Diggory, I'm here to report on the Hogsmeade creature sightings.
Oh!
Excellent. Charlie just finished his Niffler-related tasks, so he'll be joining your investigation.
Whoa!
Hello, Casey. I'm excited to work with you. Go ahead and tell us both what you've learned so far. Liz and I interviewed the victim, Madame Umbridge, at Hogsmeade Station. Then, we found out that a Hogsmeade student suffered a similar attack. A Hogwarts student? Anyone we know? Please say it wasn't Percy, Fred, or George. No, it wasn't any of your brothers, Charlie. It was Esmelda Merc. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. This case may be more serious than I thought. There's more, Mr. Diggory. Liz and I did some research in the library, and based on what we've learned... Oh, I didn't read that properly. And what was it that you learned? The creature left large cat-like claw marks on the victims. Both were also disoriented after the attack. They couldn't recall most of the attack, though Miss Melda did remember seeing big yellow eyes. Using that information, Liz and I concluded that the most likely suspect was a Wampus Cat. A Wampus Cat? How odd. Wampus Cats aren't indigenous to the British Isles at all. Then again, importing a creature isn't out of the question. If I remember correctly, Wampus Cats are known for their powers of hypnosis and legitimacy, right? That's what Liz and I learned about them at the library. She's doing some more research as we speak. We think that may be why Madame Umbridge and Esmelda were disoriented after the attack. Perhaps this deserves a closer look. Why don't you two look through the Ministry accident reports, see if there's any mention of a Wampus Cat. And I need to speak to the head of the Beast Division about this. You seemed worried. If a Wampus Cat is running loose in Hogsmeade, then tons of people are in danger. You're right, Charlie. If we want to help the people of Hogsmeade, then we need to do something. Let's start with what Mr. Diggory suggested, going through the Ministry accident reports. Okay, so now it's clicking in my mind. There are attacks that are going on, and we weren't sure what it was. We found out it was a cat, or possibly a cat, Wampus Cat, but they're not part of where our region is. So that's why it's really interesting, I guess, and we'll see if it is a Wampus Cat in the end. But let us get this going, shall we? There's nothing about Wampus Cats in these reports, but they do mention a Sylvanus Kettleburn quite a bit.
Oh!
As in, a Hogsmeade Professor Kettleburn? I guess I shouldn't be so surprised. He does like large and dangerous beasts. The only way we'll know for certain if it's him is if we ask him. Come on, Charlie. Let's go talk to Professor Kettleburn. There's a dangerous Wampus Cat on the loose, and we've got no time to spare. Maybe he smuggled it in. Look at all the, Neasels. Mr. KC, Mr. Weasley, good to see you. Hello, Professor Caliburn. Charlie and I were wondering if we could talk to you about Wampus Cats. Oh, the mighty Wampus Cat. What a fantastic beast. And unfortunately, one decidedly not native to the British Isles. They're native to North America, right? That's what my research said. Indeed, though it makes me wonder why you're researching the Wampus Cats. It's part of our school grounds assignment with the Ministry of Magic. We saw your name come up in quite a few reports of large and dangerous creatures. Ah yes, I opted to consult with the Beast Division of the Magical Creatures Department. Casey and I have been assigned to the Department of Magical Creature Regulation with Mr. Diggory. How wonderful! MS must have you doing a spot of research on Wampus Cats. Actually, Professor, we have a reason to believe a Wampus Cat is terrorizing Hogsmeade. And we want to know how to capture it. I see, this is quite serious. Fortunately, I have a lot of experience with capturing dangerous beasts. You'll teach us how to catch a Wampus Cat then? I'll help, if only to make sure that you two are careful with this beast and understand the risks. And the best way to learn something is to do it. We'll practice by catching Neasels. Just sounds like we're helping you tidy up after your lesson on Neasels. There are worse things we could be tidying up in this classroom. I'll answer any questions you have about capturing dangerous beasts while we catch these Neasels. That way, you can learn and practice at the same time. Come along, these Neasels won't catch themselves. I mean, catching a Neasel isn't exactly like catching a Wampus Cat. But they're so cute. Especially that one. Aw, cute! I had to take a screenshot, because it's so adorable. I can't emphasize enough that you'll need to keep your distance, but typically you can lure any magical creature out with a scrummy snack. I'm not sure I saw any information on what Wampus Cats eat while I was researching. I'm sure any large creature like a Wampus Cat will have nothing more to snack on than a Niffler. A Niffler, Professor Caliburn, that's positively barbaric, not a bad idea. So with this new text, this is what the choices look like in terms of what you have to choose. It's not bad, it's going to take definitely some getting used to. That's positively barbaric, Professor. We can't let a defenseless Niffler get eaten. That's what I was going to say. As long as you're careful, no Niffler should be harmed while capturing any beast. We'll be extra careful, Professor Kettleburn. Neither of us want any Nifflers to be harmed. Of course, I'm sure they wouldn't mind snacking on a witch or a wizard. Hey, you'd have to be very careful on Wampus Cats. They're exceedingly dangerous creatures. Thank you for the information, Professor Kettleburn. It was very helpful. If not also a bit morbid. Before we go, Charlie. Is something wrong, Casey? I'm wondering if there's anything we can do to ensure no one gets hurt trying to capture the Wampus Cat. We have a vague plan, but you're worried it's not enough. I just don't want anyone else to get hurt, especially not anyone of my friends. But I also don't want to let Mr. Diggory down. He's done us to the task. Having him as a mentor would be monumental in getting a future prestigious job. Alright then it's decided. Hogsmeade is counting on us to capture that Wampus Cat, and we can't let anyone else get hurt. We'll go back to the Department of Magical Creatures Regulation and meet with Liz to form a plan. And this is where we probably have to wait. Right on cue. So there it's Liz. And there's also Charlie. And I'm still digging those statues. Perfect. Everyone's here. Now we can talk about our plan for the catching of the Wampus Cat. Charlie told me you talked to Professor Ketterburn about how to capture large beasts. Did you learn anything important? Professor Ketterburn said that a Niffler would make a good snack for a Wampus Cat. And I told him using a Niffler was barbaric, but he said if we were careful, the Niffler wouldn't be harmed. Now we just need to actually find one. Werewolf waiting area. A Niffler as bait? You can't be serious, Casey. How else would we lure out a Wampus Cat, Liz? I don't know. Maybe not with an innocent creature? Liz? If you're going to use a Niffler as bait, then I won't be helping you. Hogsmeade is in danger. We can't let Mr. Diggory down. At what point does your assignment matter more than a life? I'm pretty sure that the first option is probably better, although both aren't the greatest. Hogsmeade is in danger, Liz. We can't let the Wampus Cat just roam free. A lot of lives are at stake. I promise the Niffler won't be harmed. We'll be casting the stunning charm before the Wampus Cat gets too close. Alright, I understand. If we put together a solid plan, then we can make sure no Nifflers get harmed, or worse, eaten. You're right, Liz. We only have a vague idea right now of what we'll do to catch the Wampus Cats. Let's create a plan for capturing the Wampus Cat that's safe and efficient. All I can think about is the big yellow eyes. If this thing can hypnotize people, how are they gonna solve that? Okay, let's make sure we all understand the plan. Charlie and I will go find a Niffler to use as bait. Nifflers can't resist anything shiny, so we'll use a golden snitch to catch one. Then, we'll lure the Wampus Cat out with the Niffler, hit it with the stunning charm, and capture it. And the Niffler doesn't get hurt. Should we catch the Wampus Cat at the Hogsmeade station? That's a brilliant idea, Liz. Hogsmeade station is close to where Madame Umbridge and Esmeralda were attacked. And we'll choose a time of day that's typically empty, so no one will be in harm's way. You're right, the Ministry and Hogsmeade are counting on us. We have to make sure no one else gets hurt. Now that our plan is in place, we just need to go catch a Niffler. We need to act fast, and now just the wizard to help us catch a Niffler. Barnaby. Once again, what if you're not fast enough with the stun and you get hypnotized? I think that's a very valid point and I will keep bringing it up, because watch what probably happened. Barnaby, I'm glad you could help Charlie and me with catching a Niffler.
Yeah!
How could I possibly turn down the opportunity to hold a Niffler? I need you to promise that this Niffler won't be harmed though. I would hate for it to get hurt. The Niffler won't get hurt. We'll be catching the Wampus Cat before it can get close enough. Fantastic! Now let's find a Niffler. Shouldn't we look in the Forbidden Forest though? This doesn't seem like the place to find Nifflers. This is the perfect place to find Nifflers. It is near the Red Cap's hole, and the Nifflers sometimes venture out to eat Hagrid's pumpkins.
Oh!
Interesting. I had no idea. Hopefully a Niffler nearby will be attracted by the shine of your golden snitch, Charlie.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Where should I put my golden snitch? Let's place it... right here. Really? Half a step from where you were standing? I don't know why I took a screenshot of that. Alright, now let's hide until a Niffler shows up. Quick, behind those rocks. Hey, there they be. Hello. This is a good shot. Grab it, please. Stupefy! You're going down. Whoa, you're fast! Come back here! Quick! We got to trap that Niffler! Oh man, I suck with aiming. I suck with aiming! I'm assuming that we get it. Now's my chance. Stupefy! Let's catch this Niffler. Is he okay? We finally caught the Niffler.
Oh!
I completed my first ministry assignment with the Department for Magical Creatures Regulation. Didn't you and Charlie handle Nifflers with Mr. Diggory? That hardly counts. It was far too easy. No, it wasn't. Those Nifflers bit me every chance I got. I didn't get bitten by any Nifflers. I think you're just unlucky. Perhaps that assignment was easy, Barnaby, because you're good with magical creatures. Oh, stop. You're gonna make me blush. Alright, but only because you asked nicely. Now that we have the Niffler, we can lure the Wampus Cat to Hogsmeade Station. As much as I love magical creatures, I'd be terrified to be that close to a Wampus Cat. What are you gonna do if things don't go according to plan, KC? Things will go to plan, then we'll improvise. Oh, that'll work. I'm confident that things will go according to plan. A plan is solid and it is sure to work. A strong and confident approach. I'm sure you'll do fantastic, Casey. I think we're prepared for everything and anything. That's right, and we haven't got a second to lose. We should hurry and meet Liz. It is time to capture the Wampus Cat, terrorizing Hogsmeade. Oh, we actually get to do it in this chapter? Oh! They say, oh, we have no time to spare, and then we have to wait. This ruins the flow, man. It ruins the flow. So yeah, it looks like we actually get to capture the Wampus Cat. What does it look like? Does it look like a regular cat? For the millionth time, big yellow eyes. Fantastic! It looks like we're all set up to capture the Wampus Cat. Casey and I caught a Niffler in Hagrid's garden with Barnaby. Before we came, Barnaby even thought to put the Niffler to sleep with a sleeping draught he got from Penny. This way, the Niffler will run off before we're ready. Alright, now we just gotta wait for the Wampus Cat to appear. And when it arrives, you're hit it with a stunning charm. Then Hogsmeade will be saved and Mr. Diggory will be proud of us. Are you nervous, Casey? A lot, depending on this capture. I'm more excited, I'm more nervous. I'm nervous. One stare into the big old eyes and that's it. Yeah, I'm nervous. Who wouldn't be nervous getting so close to a Wampus Cat? I'm glad to hear that I'm not the only one that's nervous. Just remember that most magical creatures are more afraid of you than you are of them. I'm not sure that applies to a Wampus Cat, Liz, but I'll keep it in mind. Good, good. Humor to break the tension. We should find somewhere to wait. Who knows when the Wampus Cat will show up? Behind the luggage will be good. It'll provide extra cover in the event that the creature attacks us. No need to sound so optimistic about it, Liz. I really hope this works. And I hope the Niffler doesn't get hurt. Shh! I think I saw something. Here it comes, everybody! The Wampus Cat! Whoa! Ah, I missed it! No, I didn't. Oh, I have to duel it. That would make sense. Because they were talking about the charm, the stunning charm. Alright, I've worked my tail off to grind my attributes. I'm 44, 45, 44. Maybe a month and a half ago I was like 39 across the board, so I worked really hard for this. If this is like 50, I think I am going to cry. I am not joking. Please, just be reasonable. Be reasonable. Oh my goodness, it's reasonable. Lovely Wampus Cat, I could kiss you. Maybe after. Big smile, everybody's happy. Whoa! What are you doing? Oh. Oh, I got stunned! Well, this was pretty easy. I have won!
Oh!
KC, look out! Oh my goodness, I didn't know I had so many legs. Alright, here we go. Stupefy! That was close.
Oh!
You did it though! You knocked the Wampus Cat unconscious! And the Niffler isn't hurt. Looks like he's waking up from his nap. Oh, you're so adorable. Off it goes. Come on, let's go secure this Wampus Cat. Aw, he's kinda cute up close. I think we'll call him Tim. Alright, Liz, why don't you take the back legs? Charlie can... Wait a minute, is that a sock? It is a sock. That's strange. Why is there a sock on the Wampus Cat? You know, after I uncursed the enchanted windows, Tox and I were called to the portkey office. We learned from Mad Eye that a portkey was stolen in the chaos of the enchanted window curse. I'm not sure I'm following. The portkey that was stolen was the sock. Do you think this could be the missing portkey? I think it's possible. I'll have to take the sock to Mad Eye to be certain. This certainly makes me wonder, though, what exactly was the Wampus Cat doing with the portkey? And I wonder how it relates to this mystery of the Wampus Cat in the British Isles. I think whoever stole that portkey did it so they could transport a Wampus Cat here. But why would someone do that? I'm not sure, Liz, but I have a feeling these mysteries could be connected. So I plan to find out why exactly this Wampus Cat came to Hogsmeade. So that is the chapter, everybody. Of course, there's still all this stuff on the side I've got to do, so I will obviously do that in my off time. As we return to the Wampus Cat there. I'm surprised we actually got to see the Wampus Cat and duel it. That was pretty neat, I enjoyed that a lot. Kicked its ass good, but not so much that I actually hurt it. It's just stunned a bit, it'll be okay. Why is the Wampus Cat here? We'll figure that out moving forward. There's still the stuff with the Whomping Willow. There's probably a whole bunch of other stuff I'm missing. Moving forward, in Harry Potter, Hogwarts Mystery. So thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye everybody.